Hey guys, this video's on an earbud comparison. These are some of the more popular earbuds available on the market right now. And so I've used all of them, and so I've got a good idea of the pros and the cons of each, and I can advise you depending on what some of your needs are and the sound quality on some of them. And so we've got the Bose earbuds here, and then we've got the Powerbeats. And then we've got the Airbud Pros, and then just the regular earbuds here. So I've had these Bose for about 1.5 years, and sound-wise, so as far as sound, I would say, like the music that I listen to, sound-wise, when they are all working well, they all sound almost like equally good. They all sound really good. They all have good sound, so nothing bad to say about the sound when they're new. I will say though, the Bose did not hold up, didn't stand the test of time. So I mentioned this in the other video. I actually compare just these two in one of my other videos, and so I'm kind of combining all that here. These things, the sound quality diminished over time, had all kinds of problems. These things fell apart as well. The left side just, it went dead. You could barely hear it. Tried troubleshooting, spent hours and hours and hours trying to troubleshooting, hours of frustration while I'm out running, it not working right. They don't sync up well. However, when they were new, they sounded really good. So I will say that new, they all sound good, but right now, these are the worst sounding out of all these. Now, the Airbud Pros are really good too. Sound wise, and they're noise canceling as well, so these are really nice. But even with my problem with these earbuds as far as working out is they both fall out. You'd think that if you had this on there it might make it a little bit better, but they still slide right out. Once you get sweaty and once maybe you're doing push-ups or sit-ups, they fall out. And so they both have really good sound though if you're walking or if you're sitting down. These ones sound better. They're noise canceling. If I had to pick the one out of both of these, I would pick this one. They're more comfortable. I like these on there. These are a little more harsh on my ears, so would not choose either one, any one of these for working out. It gets frustrating. But what's nice about these is they have a little bit more of a sleek profile. These things stick way the heck out, so you can kind of see the difference here in width, and it's quite a bit. I mean, it doesn't look like much right here, but when you stick them on your head, you know, every little bit counts, and so these things end up protruding way more than what you want. You know, you have all this sticking out. These ones more of a narrow profile. These things. These are great. These don't fall out, and they sound excellent. They're a little bit wider, still not as wide as the Bose. They're a little bit wider, and I think that's because you got some functions on here connecting the two. You got some charging capability here. You know, your charging connection there, and then you have your on/off here, and then you have also pause and play, and then volume up or down on there. So you've got your earbud adjustments can either be done on your phone or on the earbuds themselves, but I think that makes them a little bit wider than maybe you'd want. However, I love these. These are great. The sound is awesome. These things are going away because they've just deteriorated, and it kind of led me to buy these after these things have just quit working like you want them to. So yeah, so out of all four, these are all great sounding, but for working out, this is number one. I would actually pick, when they were working good, I would pick this as my second choice for working out. Here's the other kicker, is that cost-wise, these were like by far the most expensive, and then second expensive was the Pros, and then these, and then these. So these were actually the cheapest out of all four, and this is actually what I prefer right now as far as sound and being able to stay on your head during, you know, physical activity. And The nice thing about these, I mean, this charger is pretty big, and I'm not impressed with it. I mean, it doesn't charge any faster, but it's a big charger. This charging system is really nice because they just pop right down in there. They just fit right down in there, real nice. Oops. There we go. They're kind of magnetic too. It kind of sucks down in there, so you can see. I mean, that is nice. So same thing with these. It's the same deal. This one's big and bulky, and then there's a cord going to it. This is actually really nice too because it just comes with a little bag to hold it in. Comes in a bag, and then your charging cord is right here, so you can all just fit right in there in a little bag. So that's not bad. So that's the comparison, cost, sound, uses. If I wasn't running and that kind of stuff, I would pick the Earbud Pros here. You know, these are like noise canceling and probably the best design and great sound too. Just thing is, they just fall out. And so, you know, this thing here is not preferable. So these don't have any cords attached to them. This isn't preferable, and because it sits on your neck, but it is nice that, you know, if one gets yanked out or falls out by chance to snag a branch or something, you have a better chance of it. You don't have to go hunt around for it, or have a better chance of it staying around your neck than falling into the dirt. All right, that wraps it up. I hope this helps, and please subscribe to my channel. I appreciate it, and leave me a comment or two, and give me a like or two as well. All right, thanks a lot.